Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. I know it's been a while. It's been seriously a while, but let me tell you something. It's all for the good reasons. It's been for culture, it's been for music, it's been for African music, it's been for all of that. So, welcome back to my channel. And now, yes, I am going to post a bit more content than I did before. Welcome back. All right, so what I've been up to, of course, I'm prepping for finally the outcome of my EP, which is gonna come back. I mean, making music is just something that drives me, and I'm gonna continue making it, whether it's gonna be grand or whether it's gonna be small. But we're always gonna work and take the needed step to make it, bigger. I mean, you probably get what I mean. Okay, so let's break things down. I have this fun announcement that I recently did. I have become director of the Hague African Festival. And this is especially for those of you that live abroad and who often wonder, how is it like, living as a Ghanaian in the Netherlands? What keeps you guys busy and what is done in terms of culture and all of that and so much more. So let me break things down. All right, so the Hague African Festival has been, I think since 1985, has been a place where people, and I'm talking about the whole of family, just come to enjoy good live African music. With the combination of food, with the combination of fashion, with the combination of, markets and all of those things. And actually, the one that took it to The Hague, which is a city in the Netherlands, what can you compare it to? It's like, a buzzing business kind of second capital city of a country. It's not too big because the Netherlands is pretty much, a small country. But there is a lot of things happening in that city. There are diverse cultures. You have your Ghanaians, you have your Indonesians, you have your Indo-Surinamese. You have so much. So it is a city that is often really represented by different cultures and just the international background as a whole. George Duncan brought the Hague African Festival, or the African Festival as it was, I think all the way back in 2008 to The Hague, and decided that, what, there should be an organization there that represents Ghanaians and that, puts a cultural festival down from the perspective of Africans. There are other ones, or another one, but, it's predominantly from the choices of white people. And there's quite of a difference between, what is performed there, opposing to the kind of traditional music that is performed, coming from a Black perspective, pretty much. So on those stages, have been your artists, your Wera Son, Fatumata Diawara, Richard Bona, your good live African artists, the ones that your Wizkids, Burna Boy, your Jemmy Alade respect, like they bow down to them. You get what I mean? Like they bring that good African flavor. When they perform, it's just spiritual. You get what I mean? They bring that extra from the motherland, from Earth, that kind of thing. And yeah, the organization has been throughout the years really focusing on projects for Ghanaians, for Africans between the Netherlands and the continent. And he's an OG, pretty much. He's what we call a first generation, Ghanaian that has traveled through diverse countries and, landed in the Netherlands. I think about the 80s, which is a story I think that I'm going to interview him about pretty much soon. But anyway, back to the festival. He has been organizing it since then, and it has been major, welcoming thousands of people. And I happened to get in touch with the organization in the festival back in 2012, where I started as a moderator, and then I was a promoter, and then I was all kinds of other things and pushing the festival forward. And what else have I been? I launched their talent program, which was, focused on upcoming talents and, talents that are African and really, really strong and good, but don't always get the platform or network to truly perform. So I launched that back in 2017. And, since then, after COVID, the festival kind of dropped down, and the organization, wanted to continue, but then with the younger generation of people, but they found it hard to get. And it was kind of funny because I was in the team, and like around me, they were gathering all kinds of people that were experienced in festivals and stuff like that. And we talked about it, and I said, hey, I think it's really time for me to take it. I've been around, I've been at his office, we have worked hard, we have done so many things together. I've set up programs under, the festival. I really put in work to connect with the younger audience coming from the new generation of Africans. So it just made sense. And it was like, yes, I'm good with this. So we started, myself and one of the board members of the previous organization, Frida, who had been on it for so long. We set up a new organization called Intiasie Foundation, meaning that with understanding and connection to the previous generation, we're going to keep alive the idea of highlighting the performance arts from Africa, which is film, dance, performance, all of those things. And I am actually introducing talk, since I am a moderator, presenter, a broadcaster, and I've launched different kind of programs. I am going to focus a lot on artist development because I'm an indie artist and I know what it's like to set everything up from scratch, making your music, wanting to be the best, wanting on stages. So I'm really adding that, to the equation. And of course, I have this fantastic team who each, bring a dynamic that they are bringing in. So you might ask, how do I combine all of this? Do I still make music? Yes, I still make music. My EP is going to come up afterwards, Lord willing, which he will. Okay. Working on an album for next year. And I'm creating showcases and platforms for other artists as well to collab. And that people can find it easy from the Africa diaspora world to connect, to make music together, to, create collaborations, all from the perspective of Africans. Here in the Netherlands, the environment is dynamic. People are welcoming, African cultures. They have always done that. It's not just now, within the last 10 years, where Afrobeats or Afrofusion is this phenomenon, or whatever they may call it. People have always been, wanting to connect with the continent in different ways. And a festival like that, including all of our other programs that we are going to put together under the foundation, is going to be welcoming a lot of fresh talent, people that just love to engage, listen, and all of that all together. And it's just going to be good. So here it is. You're introduced to the new director. Oftentimes, I will be in the continent to, talk to some of our scouts. We always seek to, connect with different artists and then plan them in for our next edition. So that is definitely what I'm excited to do. And also collab. I mean, hey, if we're, making music, then why not? Why not make some music? So that's really what it is. We've had a smashing first edition for the new team, which was amazing. We welcomed about over 5,000 people to, Zuider Park Theater, which is, shout out to Zuider Park Theater. And it was just amazing. With very small amount of time, in just 2 months, we put together a whole of production, and trust me, I was asleep, well, to be able to get that done. So I'll be taking you on this channel through, learning a lot about, production, setting up different stages and stuff like that. And, elevating the brand, because my field is just brand. So making it international. So we are excited for what really is going to bring in the future. All right, you people. So if you stumble upon my video, make sure that you connect with me on my YouTube channel, MS.ABA. I'm all about, culture, creative, all of that is involved. You might, stumble upon something funny. And every now and then I do tend to relate and talk to artists and give you something, very interesting, very fresh, all of that. All right, so make sure that you subscribe, press the button, and like this video so that, we can spread it all around the world. Peace.